Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantabulous week. A warm welcome to any new subscribers and a big thank you to the regular supporters of my little channel. I really do appreciate it. Now, first off, I do need to apologise for not putting a savings challenge video up on the weekend. In actual fact, I did film it, but then of course there was a major glitch in the matrix and I was unable to upload the dang thing. So I've been stomping around like a T-Rex for the last few days. However, I am going to be basically combining my budget with me and my cash stuffing in the one video. And hopefully in a day or two, I'll give you just a little overview of what actually happened. I was very excited. I was starting my milestone event that is starting to save for my 60th birthday in just over 2 years' time. And yeah, so we'll get into that in another video. So today, I will be cash stuffing a total of $1,435, and that is going to be for the fortnight. So we'll start off, I'll just quickly take you through my figures. So here we go. I'm going to zoom you in, so please hold on tight. Okay, so $1,600. So anyway, so out of that is the fixed expenses. So the power meter, $75 has gone over. So I'm very happy to say that I only have $375 left to pay off on that bad boy, and it will all be done and dusted. So if I can pay it off a bit earlier, I most certainly will be. Home internet, $50 a fortnight. That just goes straight from my account. I pay that to my credit card because that's where the account gets debited from, and also donations of $40. So that leaves me with $1,435. So as usual, I'm going to start with stuffing or unstuffing and stuffing the wallet. Okay, ta-da, my wallet. Let's zoom out again. Actually, that looks a bit weird. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we're going to unstuff first. So I hope you've all been having a really good week. I'm trying to catch up on videos. Oh, that's my 2 stamps that I bought at the post office. So out of groceries, we actually have $25. Household is still there. Fuel, we've got $20 rollover. Dining out, I did spend some. I am actually going to add that to my rollover. And I did spend some of my personal spending money, so I have $10 left there. And, oh, that's money that's got to go back to the bank, that $25 there. So my rollover this week is $20, $30, $40, $50, $55, $60, $65. Wow, that's not too shabby at all. So that money I am going to put into my $500 envelope challenge. And this is from Planning for Reality. I am just going to pop that money in there and I will reallocate that in a later video. Okay, so now we start with stuffing the wallet. Actually, we should count the money first, shouldn't we? Okay, we have 100, 200, 300. Oh goodness, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. That is $1,100. 1,100, 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 1,200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,300, 13, 20, 40. That's 1,360. 70, 80, 90, so that's 1,400, 10, 20, 30, oh thank goodness, $1,435. So let's go on to the wallet. So groceries always receives $175. I've been very good with my menu planning. So I'm getting slightly better at it. We have $25 going into household. I'll probably cap that once it gets to 100, I think. We have 125 going into fuel. We have $25 going into dining. Oops. $25 going into dining out. And $25 going into spending. So that's the wallet all ready for the fortnight. First binder off the rack is my home bills binder. So that is my pink binder. The pink one and the green one are my favourite colours. Now, here we go. Electricity is being skipped. Rates is hopefully fully funded. We have $275 going into water. And this one should now be $575. So that's what it should be. So let me get this all sorted here. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490. Oh no, 490, 540, 560, 65, 70, phew, $575. I'll have to go through and do a little bit of a condensing, I think. So, and I've actually been organised and I have already, that should not be there, that's just my spare prop money, already marked off the tracker. Now, one thing I am doing, I'm going to be reducing the amount going into home insurance, car insurance and health insurance, because I think I've sort of over budgeted a little bit. That's all right. So we've got $50 going into there. So that is $1,000, $1,200, $1,250, $1,300. We have $1,310 in home and contents insurance. $25 going into subscriptions, which now has 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 210, 15, 20. We have $225 in subscriptions, and that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's right. We have 9. And we also have $25 going into mobile phone. 25. So mobile phone, and this is just for the recharge. 100, 200, 220, 240, 250, 60, $275 in mobile phone. So from memory, I think $350 is required. Emergency is being skipped and PO box is fully funded. That's okay. Binder number 2, my home binder number 2. This is the favorite color of all of my binders. So house is getting, nope, sorry, appliances is getting, it's getting $25. So appliances, like I said, I'm looking forward to getting or saving up for a new washing machine. Seems to be working okay at the moment, my washing machine, but every now and then it just has a senior moment and goes all whoopified. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. We have $125 in appliances. And maintenance is also going to get $25. Hopefully I'll have the right change, but if not, we'll do a swapperoonie. So maintenance now has 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95 has $100. So that means renovations will be the first envelope to receive funds next week. Or next fortnight, I should say. I keep saying week, but it's actually fortnight. Now, me binder. Let's have a look. I've got a haircut coming up next week. Let me have a look. 20, yep, I've got $50 in there, so we're right for that one. So what will we give it to? Got $25. Let's pop it into clothing because I think it's absolutely, completely empty. And of course, I need change, don't I? Let's see, what do we have in here? 20, 30, 40, there we go. We'll swap that out for a 50. And that will give me 25 for clothing. Nothing like winging it. Okay, 25. Again, there were no AA notes. I went to the bank. Absolutely none, but that's okay. Another one will come my way at some point. So we'll pop that magnet on there so we know that hobbies is the next one to receive. Okay, car binder. Now again, this is one. Oh, I know what I have to do. You remember last time I unstuffed, this had, I think it was over $1,200 in there from memory. So my insurance was $1,080, and that is for car and for the camper. And then I took $150 and I made extra payment to that power meter debt, which left me $30. I'm actually going to take this $30 and I'm going to put that into my my annual event. So I've put it into, I think it's Secret Santa from memory. So I'm going to take that out and we're starting insurance all over again, and it is going to be receiving $50. Now, if you're wondering, if you're new and you're wondering why isn't this money real, this represents money in the account to cover this particular bill. Now, I have different accounts. Basically, my binders, I have a matching account. So home, my pink and my green, that's a combined account. And then I have one for car, one for health, one for pets, all that sort of stuff. So car registration, which one are we up to? No, so car is receiving $25. Do we have enough real money? No, we don't. That's fine. So we've got $25 going into car maintenance, and it now has $100, $200, $300, $350, $400, $420, $30, $40, $450. So that is really good. So once I get that darn little power box debt paid off, I'll have an extra $75 to put into my, and I really should mark these off. I'm so naughty. You know what? I'm going to be lazy. I'm going to do it off camera. There we go. So that is car. Right, health. Now again, I am going to drop health insurance fortnightly from $130 a fortnight to $125. Actually, there's a 100 there. Do I have any fake 20s left? Yes, I do. We have 125 going into insurance. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 2,100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 1,650, 70, 90, 1,710, 1,730, 1,735, no, 2,735. I always get that muddled up. So there we go. Now, which one? Oh, I know. I am just going to pop $50 straight into Specialist because all of these got emptied because of the test results that I had to pay for. So that is done. So we've got $50 now in Specialist. Hopefully don't have to see them. I think it's in September, so that is good. pets. Okay, so pet expenses. Oh no, hang on, I've got to look for my little, there we go. So pet emergency is getting $50. So that has 100, 150, 200, 250, 275 in pet emergency. We have $50 going into pet expenses. So that is 51, 150, $175. And vet expenses is getting $25. And of course I don't have the right change, but I'm sure we can we? So if I take 25 out and put $50 in, we should be sweet. So 51, 52, 53, 354, we have $450 in vet expenses, which is good because Fluffy Cat will need to visit the vet next month, I think it is, as she will be coming up for her next lot of tests for her thyroid. So we are now going to, I have rejigged my budget just a little bit, so I just need to grab some other binders and I will be right back. Okay, this is where I need to refer back to my little budget that I have done because, like I said, I have changed things a little bit. So I'm actually going to be putting $5 a fortnight into my $500 binder. So I'm just going to chuck that in there. So I think that brings that up to $70. So that is really good that I get to put in. Now we need $50 for minis. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50. It's not the right denominations, but you know. So I was able this week to put $160 over. So that is 1, 2, 3, 160. So I'll only have to put in, I think it's like $35 next week. So that is good. So I'm just going to mark off a couple of icons. So I'll just mark off 2 of them. So that's, yeah, we'll mark off those 2 and then I'll just mark off the other 2 next week. So that has that one ticking along nicely. And I think this one is my, yes. So that $30 that was left over from my car insurance, I'm going to pop that into here. So that is going into Secret Santa. So that means I now have $100 saved in this particular challenge, which makes me very, very happy. So we're almost, but not quite, 1/3 of the way. I'm going to swap those over. I want to keep these pretty ones from Narelle. She made these for me, sent them to me. I'm just going to add just the Officeworks prop money into this particular binder because I want it to stay as nice as possible. There you are. There we go. So, yeah, I've already transferred this money online, so that's why it's pretend money. It's going to be a mix, but I will take some back to the bank in a month or so once it hits a certain amount. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 in my Secret Santa. Now, I have, what else do I have? $10 is going into golden years because I am getting older by the day. Okay, so, and Miss Amanda from Mum Wife Budget Life pointed out correctly the last time I did a video that I neglected to put a $5 in. I only put $15 in, not $10. So the total is correct. So we'll pop $5. That one is the one that missed out from last week. So that is, what's that? Oh, joint replacement. So we have $5 going into, I think it's, what is it? Dental implants, and another $5 going into home assist. So that one has $25. So the total, I'm going to mark off this total so I don't forget. So the total in the account now is $150. Oh, there we go. So this is for like, hopefully for when I'm like 80, and hopefully I won't need to touch it until then. So there we go. So where was I? I was up to dental, so home assist. So nursing care is the next one. Now I do have an extra $10, and I've just realized it's because I changed the car insurance. I dropped it down from 60 to 50. So I am just going to put that $10 into my $500 binder because that's where I need it to go the most. So there we go. That is all that I have for you tonight. Yes, I'm doing my first nighttime cash stuffing thanks to my new light. So it's lovely to see Freya from Budgie Budgets back too. I've really missed you, Freya, so I love watching your videos, and I particularly like the videos, the girls that are going on the Cash Queens cruise next year. So it's just hilarious, some of the game. Anyway, everyone, that's all that I have for you right now. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble on. Have a wonderful evening, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.